Father and son hit off motorcycle in Clarendon, killed. Viewers, if you are new to the channel, remember, like, share, comment, and turn on the post notification bell. Let's get into it. Clarendon, Jamaica. Several residents of Salt River community in Clarendon are calling for justice following the death of two men in a crash along the Salt River main road Monday morning. The deceased men have been identified as 50-year-old Sh0t Edwards Sr. and his son, 30-year-old Wayne Trimpy Edwards Jr. Residents claim the accident could have been avoided if reports of the alleged reckless driving of a community vehicle by an employee were taken seriously. Sasha Gay Crooks Stewart, a relative of Edwards Jr., said he was transporting his father to work when a company vehicle hit them from their motorcycle. They both died on the scene. Nardia Simit, Edward's senior spouse, said she got a call that they were hit from their bike by a speeding vehicle. She fought back the tears as she explained that they were the breadwinners of their families. "We want justice for them," she sobbed. A neighbor who identified herself as Antoinette said she too received a call that there was a bike accident and that Sh0t and Trimpy died. "I feel hurt about this because we have been making complaints to the company about the drivers that they have, and nothing was done until this happened this morning," she said, adding that the men were two hardworking people. The younger Edwards, she said, operates a business at the Salt River Mineral in addition to his regular job at Jamalco. Both, she said, were employed by the company. Missing Clarendon teen found dead. Clarendon, Jamaica. The Chappleton police are investigating the death of 15-year-old Tavon Patterson. A farmer discovered the boy's body in bushes in Banks, Savoy, near Chappleton on Monday morning and alerted the police. The body had several chop wounds, and the police said the case is now being treated as murder. Patterson went missing last Thursday. According to the police, the deceased, who is from Blackwood's Thompsontown address, was last seen in Chappleton about 8 a.m. His mother reported him missing after he failed to return home. Investigations are continuing, the police said. Now, my viewers and subscribers, what could have lead this 15-year-old the man put chop wounds on a 15-year-old? What could have really caused this, people? This no normal. What you think? What you think, my viewers and subscribers? Let me know what you think in the comment section. 15-year-old youngster not start living life yet, and a man just chop him up like that. Let me know what you think in the comment section, people. Sadness marks reopening at Howard Cook Primary as school grieves VP's death. A somber mood prevailed at the Howard Cook Primary School in St. James on Monday as students, teachers, and parents turned out for the first day of school since the sudden passing of beloved Vice Principal Veronica Headley Jennings. Headley Jennings, who was one of the school's founding teachers in 1989 and who had served as vice principal for 15 years, died on August 28th following a period of illness. She was 60. Addressing a devotion exercise on Monday, Principal David Scott said Headley Jennings, who have replaced him as acting principal on September 1st embodied the ethos of the primary school. He said he did everything to ensure school's development. Mrs. Headley Jennings has been the backbone of this institution since inception. At times, I think that she would do anything, even giving her life, for this institution, Scott said. At a meeting last week, the school board encouraged Scott to forego his vacation leave at this time in an effort to facilitate a smooth reopening of the school. A team from the Ministry of Education's trauma unit was on hand to provide counseling. Congregants from the Family Church on the Rock Ministries in Montego Bay provided spiritual counseling and encouragement to the students. Man wanted for shooting senior cop now in police custody. Viewers, subscribers, welcome back to My Views Media. Please remember to like, share, comment, and hit that notification bell. Tell somebody about My Views Media. Now let's get into the news. 25-year-old Randall Gallimore, otherwise called Nibs of Wakefield in Linstead, St. Catherine, who was earlier on Monday listed as being wanted in connection with the shooting and injuring of a police inspector in Linstead earlier in the day, is now in police custody. Randall was arrested in a police operation in Wakefield on Monday evening. According to reports from the St. Catherine North Police, the inspector and his team were on duty in Linstead Town Centre when they observed two men whose actions aroused their suspicion. The men were accosted by the law enforcers. In response, one of the men reportedly pulled a firearm and opened gunfire. The police inspector and a 22-year-old taxi operator were injured during an exchange of gunfire between the shooter and the police team. One of the men was held on the spot, while Randall was persuaded and subsequently arrested in the operation. The police said they are maintaining a presence in the area as they seek to reassure residents that they will continue to work to keep them safe. Two of three cops granted bail in charges of murdering Tyler. Two police officers who have been granted bail by the High Court after they were initially denied bail by the parish court on murder charges stemming from the killing of a Tyler whose death allegedly resulted from his refusal to pay a bribe. Corporal Kemar Dennis and Constable Purcell Carter appeared in the Supreme Court last week and were each granted bail in the sum of $1.5 million. So strict conditions are attached to their bail. The men are also charged with shooting with intent and other offences in relation to the fatal shooting of Philip Wallace at East Kirkland Heights in St. Andrew on Saturday, July 16, 2022. A third constable who was implicated in the murder, Corporal Miguel Ibanks, is still awaiting his appeal to the High Court be heard on the matter of bail being denied by the parish court. Ibanks was further charged with 2 counts of committing an act of corruption, contrary to Section 14(1)(a) of the Corruption Prevention Act. All 3 policemen are to return to the Kingston and St. Andrew Parish Court for the mentioning of their substantial cases. It was reported that Wallace was shot dead while outside a bar in his community of Green Glade Close in Red Hills, St. Andrew, on July 16. A woman escaped serious injury during this gun attack. It is alleged that the policeman requested $100,000 from Wallace to drop a case against him. A report was made to the Constant Spring police station, and a corruption probe was reportedly launched onto the lawmen. Police imposed 48-hour curfew in St. Andrews South. A curfew has been imposed in Whitfield Town in the St. Andrew Police South Division. The curfew began at 6 p.m. on Monday and will continue until 6 p.m. on Wednesday, September 7. The boundaries of the curfew are as follows. North, along Berwick Road from Walton Park Road to Maxfield Avenue. East, along Maxfield Avenue from Berwick Road to Alexander Road. South, along Alexander Road from Maxfield Avenue to Walton Park Road. West, along Walton Park Road from Alexander Road to Berwick Road. Individuals are reminded that during the hours of the curfew, all persons within the boundaries of the curfew are required to remain within their premises until otherwise authorized in writing by the ground commander.